The most expensive operation in world history, launched to capture Saddam Hussein, was a mission unlike any other. The most advanced technology on the planet was deployed in it, from highly sensitive satellites monitoring from space to ground forces moving through Iraq's deserts, rugged mountains, dense forests, and every corner of its cities and villages. The military of the world's superpower was active everywhere, equipped with tools so advanced that they left observers astonished. The situation was such that if this operation had been conducted to search for even a tiny fly, it could have been easily found in any part of Iraq. Yet, astonishingly, Saddam Hussein managed to remain safe on the same land for 9 months without being detected. And then, in the end, how was Saddam Hussein finally captured? Because of a fish. The story of capturing Saddam Hussein is one of the most suspenseful chapters in history after the Iraq War. In 2003, America and its allies invaded Iraq with a single objective: to end Saddam's rule. When Baghdad fell, Saddam Hussein suddenly disappeared. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. In the early days, the American army made every possible effort to find him. Saddam's close relatives, friends, and even his entire family were arrested. However, despite intense interrogations, no one could provide any information about Saddam. From that moment, the mystery only grew deeper. After this, America placed Saddam Hussein at the very top of its most wanted list. Multiple intelligence agencies joined forces for his capture. Saddam's former loyalists, tribal leaders, and even ordinary villagers became targets of investigation. People were detained one by one and questioned relentlessly. Physical force was used and psychological pressure was applied. Every possible tactic was tried. When it became clear that these people genuinely knew nothing, they were sent to prison. Yet Saddam remained missing. The reality was that Saddam Hussein was extremely cunning and intelligent. He had completely cut himself off from all forms of communication. He neither met anyone face-to-face nor used any electronic means. The American army monitored every movement through satellite systems. Airlines, borders, and travel routes were under constant surveillance. Almost every major intelligence agency in the world was involved in this hunt. Still, the most astonishing fact was that Saddam's presence could not even be sensed. No clue, no sign, nothing at all. After NATO forces failed, America sought assistance from the United Nations. Soon, air forces and ground troops from other countries arrived in Iraq. International media focused entirely on this operation. Saddam's continued disappearance became a public humiliation for America. The cost of this mission reached unprecedented levels, making it the most expensive manhunt in history. Every city, village, and town in Iraq turned into a military zone. House-to-house searches were conducted everywhere. Yet Saddam's name existed only in files. The entire country was effectively under undeclared martial law. 8 exhausting months passed, but no trace was found. A fatigued America finally made a crucial decision. A special operations team was formed and given additional resources. This mission was named Operation Red Dawn. The team consisted of the world's most elite and highly trained forces. The operation officially began in December 2003. This time, the investigation relied not only on force, but also on intelligence. The story was about to take a new turn. During the investigation, it was discovered that there were 2 friends whom Saddam Hussein trusted completely. Both had already been interrogated thoroughly. Even they did not know where Saddam was hiding. Saddam understood that close associates are always investigated first. That is why he never revealed his location to anyone. When investigators began asking about Saddam's habits and preferences, a small but important detail emerged. They asked what food Saddam liked the most. The answer was Masgoof Fish. This was the moment when agents changed their strategy. Tracking began through the supply and consumption of Masgoof Fish. Investigators analyzed where the fish was sourced from and who frequently ordered it. Agents from across the world monitored every city in Iraq. Each individual was examined from multiple angles. Eventually, one man appeared unusually suspicious. He was followed, but at a certain point, he suddenly disappeared. This moment became the most critical for the agents. The story was approaching its climax. A fresh search operation was launched around that location. Every inch of the area was examined, yet nothing was found. As the soldiers were preparing to leave, one soldier noticed a loose slab on the ground. When it was removed, a small hole appeared beneath it. A torch was shined inside. From the darkness, a man slowly emerged. He had a long beard and unkempt hair. He was immediately captured. After multiple tests, it was confirmed. This man was Saddam Hussein. No one could have imagined that Saddam Hussein could survive for so long in such a confined space. The place was no different from a grave. From there, $75,000, 2 Kalashnikov rifles, and a pistol were recovered. This scene shocked the entire world. Even today, some people consider Saddam a hero. Others regard him as one of the greatest criminals in history. Saddam was no longer just a man. He had become an ideology. Now the decision is yours. What do you think of Saddam? As soon as Saddam was captured, a storm erupted across global media. Every channel displayed the same image: Saddam Hussein, a long beard, grown-out hair, and a worn face. His trial continued in court for years. Eventually, the court sentenced him to death by hanging. It was the end of a man, but not the end of the story. Because Saddam is still alive, not in law but in the memories of people, and perhaps in the pages of history as well.